Hi everyone, it's day 21 and today I'm going to be showing you how to get yourself into a shoulder stand. Now this is one of the most intense inversions. I would suggest that you always start with the legs up the wall, which we did a few days ago. It has a lot of the same benefits. This is a little bit more intense, so I'm going to show you the kind of starter version of it, and then I'm going to show you the full version of a shoulder stand. The main benefits really of turning your body upside down, as I've suggested before, it gets you a really good rush of energy. I find that being upside down doing a shoulder stand really helps if I have a tension headache. So if you know anyone that suffers with headaches, migraines, this is actually really good. I know it might sound a bit crazy. Getting yourself upside down really does help with that. It's really good for the circulation of the top part of your body, good for the circulation of your brain. It's good for your digestive system. As I say, it gives you that good burst of energy, and it basically just gets all of the blood moving again, so it's actually really good for you. So I'm going to get you to come down onto your mat first and get yourself comfortable bringing the knees in towards the chest. So I want you to bring the elbows like robot arms right in as close into the rib cage as you can get them, taking the legs upwards. So as I said, if this is enough, you can come and stay here. You can maybe rest your legs up against the wall. You're going to get all the benefits. If you can lift the hips, I want you to take the hands to kind of grasp onto the hips, and you're going to lift the hips up. So what I don't want you to do is have a really scrunched in neck. I want you to get length through the shoulders so you've got a nice long neck, and you're going to keep the weight in the hips for this first version. And I want you to be looking up, straight upwards during this position. Never ever look from side to side. I'm not going to look at the camera while I do this. But in this first kind of starter position of shoulder stand, the weight is in the heels of the hands and into the elbows. And if you look up, you should be able to look up and see your feet. So your feet are resting directly above your head. Now when your feet are extended up into the air, don't just let them relax there. I want you to really activate the legs. Activate your toes by spreading the toes nice and wide as you would with your fingers. Again, just really allows all that nice blood to flow. Now if you've come in and that feels okay for you and you're quite happy to take maybe 10-15 breaths in that starter version, you can start to come up a little bit higher, and it starts exactly the same way again. So come down nice and flat onto your mat, get the legs up nice and high, taking yourself into this robot arm position. Just tucking the chin in very slightly. The main difference here between the pose that I'm about to show you and the one that we've just done is that you would bring your chest a little bit closer towards your chin. So even when your chest comes closer to the chin, I don't want you to hunch into the shoulders. You still have a really nice long neck here. So it's almost like a tripod from the head to the shoulders. They're pressing down nice and wide, and then down into the elbows as well. So we're going to grasp, first of all, just as we did, onto the hips. And then what you're going to do is start to lift the feet up into the air, just so you can see your toes again. Legs are activated. Try not to roll your feet outwards. I want you to act as if you were rolling the inner thighs towards each other. Squeezing the legs gently together is going to keep them nice and strong. And from here, you're going to slide the hands up a little bit higher up towards the top of the body. So you can see that my neck is long, but my chest, of course, has come a little bit closer to my chin. Back of the head is pressing down and pressing into the shoulders, pressing into the elbows. And there's an upward flying energy here. My legs aren't just resting, they're going as if they were going to touch right up onto the ceiling. My toes are spread nice and wide, my legs are activated. And I would aim to take some really nice deep breaths in here, maybe 20 to 30 deep breaths is going to get you in there really nice and strong. Now what you'll find when you're upside down is that you start to breathe into your tummy. So again, really good for your digestive system, all of that circulation into the belly, because a lot of the time we breathe into our chest. So I'll show you again, because you might notice at this time once I'm up, you'll notice that I start to breathe into my belly. So my belly's relaxed, and it expands with every inhale and pulls in with every exhale. So it is quite a nice relaxing pose, as much as it's quite strong. Once you practice, you'll be able to stay here a little bit longer each time. And when you're ready to come down, just support yourself on the way down. You can take a little bend into the knees. And I think it's always nice just to give your knees a little squeeze and have a little rock from side to side. And I always like to finish my shoulder stand by bringing my head in towards the knees, taking hold of the heels if you can reach, or even onto the shins, and just putting yourself in nice and tight. So aiming to get the chin over the knees, and then taking a nice full body stretch. Again, everything moving again. So good luck with your shoulder stands, guys. Let me know how you get on, and I shall see you tomorrow.